Can he hold it in? They go too wide.
This battle for 13th and 14th, they go side by side into the castle.
He's at P2.
What is
War
happening?
Machine's at P1.
Oh, there is
One. Oh, Winter gets the move done. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages. Welcome back to OCE tier number 3. I thought for some reason I had no game audio, but we're good. Welcome back to OCE tier number 3 for round number 15 for the French Grand Prix. And it is absolutely chucking it down here tonight for this short qualifying session. Absolute banter with this track and wet weather. As Frizy just getting all riled up because he just watched his team lose right on full time against the Dragon. So that was fantastic. Alright. So, DT and Programmer out on track. Really no... not much admin. I guess Aussie Freak is making his debut for tier 3 tonight, so looking forward to see how he goes. Maybe a move on the cards next season, who knows. But yes, we're coming into the final 4 rounds of the season. Championship wise, it is heating up, ladies and gentlemen. So there it is, Pinger and Roshan 1 and 2. Easy's P3, but I think Easy might be just a little bit out of it. And then we got Duck in P4, who's slowly but surely making his way up. But I don't think... Oh, he might get Easy before the season ends. You just never know. And then, well, the Constructors... It's really a two-way fight, but Aston Martin... They're not far away, but they need at least a 1-2 in one of the final 4 rounds. And unless Dark can get some help, or if there's like a late season sign up, 50 points in the final 4, sorry. Yeah. But it seems to be McLaren, Red Bull, 10 points the difference. Ferrari up in the 4th. Haas and Alpine drop a couple of spots. Williams, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, and Mercedes are last. So there is the championships wise for tier 3. None of them can be decided here tonight, but come the final 3, that's when championships can be decided, as DT will be the first driver to set a competitive lap time. Not sure how it's going to be weather-wise for the rest of quali, if it's just going to be like this the entire time, or are we going to see some inters? Will we see some dry running at the end? A lot of drivers have stayed in, probably waiting for that inter period. So we probably will be going on to inters, but dries, I don't think so. This grid could be, you know, we're going to have a mixed up grid, one would assume. DT, final corner, nicely done. Opens up, or does not open up DRS, but gets to the power nicely across the line. DT, it's a 46.7 as that McLaren comes out. It was Roshan, the man in P2. Just his race is with Mike Ping. He's just got to claw some points back. I mean, it is 44, so even if Roshan wins here tonight, Pinger will still take the championship lead next week. But man, oh man, does Roshan need to he needs to outscore Ping at least double points in the next couple of races to have any chance whatsoever. And I think even if Roshan wins every race, I think second place for Pinger behind Roshan is probably still good enough to win the title. But we're just going to have to wait and see how that is going to come about. Not sure who else. This War Machine has joined in. Lovely WEPX has invalidated Programmer. I think he invalidated his first run. Dark coming towards this chicane on the Missile Straight. Mainly goes to the top with a 45-1. Lovely stuff for the Avatari man, who won Tier 4 last night. And if you missed that race, that was something to behold. Non-stop, it's had a moment on the Missile Straight. If it's dry weather for the race, that's probably where all the overtakes are going to happen. EPX is back into the pits. Let's have a look at one Dark, or not actually, Carbo. Carbo starting off a lap. He's got a Williams of DT behind him. He's off on another adventure. As War Machine is into his Haas. So, Duck Puncher, next driver to set a lap time. Coming across the line, can Duck Puncher. Let's have a look. It's P2 46.5. Aussie has retired. Oh dear. Oh dear. Easy has been requested a hot lap. So if he comes back out, we'll obviously go back on board with him. Roshan, the man in P2 in the championship. He needs a big one here tonight. Maybe the rain, if it's raining in the race, that might help him out a little bit. Depends on what his pace is like against the Pinger. But Roshan does need to pick up the pace more in these final 4 rounds and outscore Ping quite a few points. So the Pinger coming across the line, setting his first lap time. It is P2 of 45.8. Mainly still 7/10 ahead of the Ping. It's actually not bad. As Henchman, hot lap with driver of choice. Not too shabby-doo. Frosty still cannot get it done. War Machine cannot set a lap because he joined the lobby too late. So he cannot set a lap time. So you might have to pick someone else there, Hench. Oh, Roshan must have... Oh, it would have been a 44.4 for Roshan. He must have been validated somewhere. Washi goes P6. Pro Gamers P3. DT is still up. Nah. He did improve but stays in 4th. Dark across the line. P3 of 46.1. About a second off Maney's time. Jeez. Maney putting some of the T3 drivers to shame at the moment. And Meowcat, first lap, it's a 52.2. So there is the first. Oh, Frosty goes to the top with a 45.0. Maney goes on. Well, no. I think Maney just testing the waters of what the inters could be. But Frosty up into provisional pole position. Crone Dog. He scored points last week on his debut. Let's see how he goes for his second race tonight. Yep, all good. All good War. All good War Machine. Crone Dog about to finish off his lap. Same with Roshan. So Wash goes up into P4. Crone Dog's P9, but Roshan goes to top with a 44.5. So he's about a 10th off what he would have done previously, and he goes to the top And ladies and gentlemen, it is the one and only birthday of the Duck of the Punchers. And we do have a hot lap request. Same with Easy as well. As Easy goes up into P6. So obviously we do have a Easy and a Duck Puncher hot lap requests. And we'll honour those hot laps requests once they come back out. EPX, the next driver to set a lap time. I do believe, or maybe it's Meowcat. No, it's not Meowcat. It will be EPX as Calbo is not. He's now coming out. But EPX, the next driver to set a lap time in that Mercedes. Unfortunately, Goat will be unavailable for the rest of the season. Probably won't be back next season as well. So one of the OGs not racing again next season. EPX P9. Not too bad, a 46.311. He's ahead of DT, Birdie, Crone, and Meowcat. So no one coming out on the inters as yet. Oh, excuse me. And I would assume maybe Easy's going to come in. If he doesn't, we'll do the hot lap request for driver 48. Let's see if he comes in or not. I think he might be coming in. No, he's not. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the hot lap of one Easy Reaper. Enjoy. Well, that's that lap done. Unfortunately, he cannot do, but we do have a Duck Puncher coming out on track. So we'll honour the Duck Puncher hot lap request that was done by the henchman for the birthday lad. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure he will be doing a lap. No one coming out in the inters, which is obviously it's still coming down buckets full. Over 4.5 minutes, so if the inters were to be the tyre of choice pretty soon, it has to stop, ease up raining right now. But yep, Duck Puncher will be doing a lap, and here is the hot lap of France in the Aston with the birthday man himself. One Duck Puncher 4135. And here comes Duck Puncher across the line. P5, a 45.445. And EPX out there on the inters. That is interesting. And, well, here comes an easy hot lap requester now. Well, that's the easy Reaper lap done. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time to count it. Carbo out on the track non-stop in 14th. Ferrari's at 11th and 14th. Oh dear. Frosty's still in a respectable P2 here. But I think he is done. Roshan, he's gone even quicker in the first sector. Nah, we can't do another hot lap. Can't do another hot lap. Unfortunately, we're out of time. 10 seconds to go. Awash is done. Where's the pinger? There he is. And, well, there's Frosty. Ping is done. So that is it. Collie is done. Ping is in P4. Looks like no one's improving as much. Easy's done. Apex is done. Birdie is up a second up. There's Corndog. There he is. Non-stop's there. And Carbo yet to set a lap time. But Roshan, looks like Roshan will have pole all onto himself here. No, and yep, Crane Dog's done. So it looks like only Birdie might have an opportunity here. What's to get to later? 2.2 was only 4 tenths up. What about in the middle sector split? He's a second up. Oh, he's a second up, but this could be. Oh no, Birdie's invalidated. Birdie has invalidated. Roshan goes even quicker. So that's all she wrote, ladies and gentle people. Yeah, no one else is setting blistering lap times. Carbo's into the pits non-stop. It looks like he is done. Well, yeah, Roshan is on pole position, and that's exactly what Roshan wants. He's out qualified. Muck ping. So he's done the first part of the job. Now can he convert it to a race win? He needs to win. Maybe even grab the fastest lap point as well. Non-stop goes up into P10. Easy up into P8. So yeah, that is it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Gets a podium. Oh. Well, can the JD's coming Duck Puncher's way, apparently. And Roshan 6 tenths, mainly up in the P2. Not too shabby for a Tier 4 driver. As I got to get these screenshots just in case. And Crane Dog, congratulations, my guy. You are the Drunk Driver Award recipient tonight. 3.1 behind the leader. Carbo, War Machine, and Aussie have not set a lap times. So Crane Dog, you get the Drunk Driver Award here tonight. But to be fair though, it is close up and down the up and down the grid from 2nd to 9th. Just under a second. So the midfield could be entertaining, and then from 10th down it is pretty close as well. So all we have to wait and see if what the weather will be. And look at that, it is a sunny day here in France, ladies and gentlemen, at the Paul Ricard circuit. It's sunny days. So no formation lap as well as per, because that thing is still broken on this game. So that is fantastic. So we'll wait for the drivers to do their strategies. Probably a simple one. It is a simple one stop, barring safety cars. We did have one in Tier 4 last night, but that was after a second driver DNF'd on the Michelle Straight. And yeah, so safety cars could be not a rarity here for this weekend. So yeah, we're just going to wait and see how that will play out. You might need a multi-car pile-up for a safety car here tonight. Oh, excuse me. So, we're going to get ready for 5 red lights for the French Grand Prix. 4 rounds to go. Championships are heating up in both drivers and the constructors. And so, here we go. And 3, 4, 5, and it's lights out, and away we go. And the Williams of DT gets up the line spectacularly up into P4. DT's up into P3, and Roshan holds firm, and that Mercedes of Frosty's lagging a little bit, but he goes out. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, that is not what she wanted, and Duck punches up into P5 on the hards on stop. P6, what a start. EPX is up into P930 in Peter Calbo. Starting at the back is P11, and Aussie is down in the 14th. He's been a couple of spots on the get-go. Meowcat up into P12. Let's have a look. It's Calbo against Birdie, is it? No, it wasn't. It was EP. Oh, Easy's just taking out the Mercedes. Oh my days, that's probably a safety car. It's a virtual safety car. That's probably a penalty coming Easy's way. Oh my days. Oh no. And it's still only a virtual safety car. That was some hefty contact there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear. Now, did Easy get any damage from that as well? It looks like he has. Maybe some floor damage. Oh dear. Well, that's going to be one for the stewards there. I don't think there was much lag involved in that. I think... yeah, I don't know. You guys be the judge. We did catch it. As War Machine's overtaking Meowcat. What a restart. I think he had a... yeah. Oh, here comes... oh, Meowcat's going to look for the inside onto Calbo for P10. And no, he does not. I think War Machine did have an illegal overtake. Oh, Aussie War Machine. Oh, that's a huge crash. That's another huge crash. Oh, dear. It's all gone wrong. It's been a frantic opening 2 laps, and Frosty is still into a P3 spot. Some more. Easy's around. Easy is around. And you missed on opening. Oh dear! Oh dear! I believe that was a pro gamer Easy coming together. That's probably a penalty coming to Pro Gamer's way. Or was it Corn? It might have been Crone Dog. It might have been Crone Dog. I do apologise, Pro, if it wasn't you. I think it might have been Crone Dog. But oh my days, what an opening 2 laps. Non-stop's up at the P5. And Maney is putting the pressure on Roshan. Maybe Roshan might be better off letting Maney go here. He's on the quicker tyre this early stage of the race. Nah, no restart. Maney fast there. Well, there it is. Pro Gamer gets a 3-second time per. Crendog's into the pits. Obviously, for you might see. Oh, Maney! Oh, he just holds on. Oh, Frosty's around. Frosty the Snowman is around, and that's put Ping into a P3. Oh, it's all coming out Millhouse for the Pinger. He's not in DRS of Maney, so that is crucial for Roshan. But Roshan is dragging Maney along here. What Roshan wants is for Non-Stop to make a move on to the Pinger. And both Roshan and Mukping have underfield. It is the birthday man and Birdie looking for a move. Oh, Wash thought about it. Oh, there's contact. There's contact, probably a racing incident there. And Calbo, this could be interesting. This is a fight for P5 here. Oh, let's have a look at Non-Stop and Mukping. I have to apologise that we missed that possible overtake, but Non-Stop down into P4 still. Calbo and Birdie, let's have a look. Not much doing there. Oh, but Birdie in the wash. Birdie goes down the inside. Let's have a look at Calbo's perspective. Oh, side by side into the final couple of corners. And Birdie gets a wash. Birdie does get a wash here now. Meowcat is slowly but surely catching up to these drivers. Now, Calbo, can Calbo get ahead of the Red Bull man? No, he's not. Ebex has left the session. It is for DT setting the fastest lap there in P11 on the hards. I know Aussie Freak's now beating that. Well, DT's clearly got some pace here. Almost reminds me of a certain driver last night that had the pace around here and just got caught up in other people's incidences. And now Birdie against Duck. It's the battle of the birds. Who's going to come out on top here? Will it be Birdie or a certain Duck? Calbo in a wash makes the move. Both Birdie and Calbo make the move. And Birdie's up to P5, Calbo P7, and Calbo's back within DRS of a Duck puncher. And Non-Stop still behind the Pinger and cannot make any moves. Man, he's got a lot of ERS. So he's doing fantastically well here. He's got almost double. He's actually got double of Roshan, so he can easily pull away and break that 1 second barrier. The undercut between Maney and the Ping is, I think that's outside the window now. And Non-Stop, I think you still, yeah, he's got the RS to the detection points a bit further back. And Duck does not have DRS anymore. He does not have DRS anymore, and this is helping Calbo pull away. Is he going to go down the inside of Duck? He is. He does, and makes the move up into P6. Now can he chase after Birdie and get back within DRS? Now, if I'm Duck, I'm just sitting behind Calbo, charging in that battery. Maybe just use the DRS to recharge the battery. Do not get ahead. It's a long race. He will have to pit a lot earlier than you. And here comes Mate. Oh, I thought Mate was going to make a move. No. He does not. But a wash is so close to Duck here. He's made the move. Oh, the battle between the Bulls and the Astons. As I said, 50 points is the gap between McLaren and Aston, but Bulls are 10 points behind the McLaren, so even if even if Duck can overtake Wash, he's still got Pinger in P3. will need his teammate Aussie to make some sort of a comeback. They might need a safety car at some point in this race as well. And Non-Stop is losing a bit of ground onto the pinger here. And there goes Maney. Maney's made the move for the lead. And there is the first lead change, and Dipty's back up into the points. Nicely done. Nicely done. Now, can Maney pull away? That is the question. He'll still have the better tyres for now, but the hards will soon phase in. So and Frosty does get a 3-second time penalty. Pro Gamer also with a 3-second as well. Like they says, Roshan, Calvo, Ping, top 3 in any order. Well, Calvo will need to make a pit stop pretty soon. He's on the mediums. But Roshan and the Ping are on the hards. Oh, Frosty and Duck. So Frosty's made a move on the Ducks now with that DRS. He's just falling by the wayside. And Calvo's pulled a second gap onto a Washi. So, can Calvo claw his way back up to birdie? And Roshan's still within DRS. DT is now within DRS of Duck Puncher as well. So DT, as I said earlier, DT's got some pace around here. At one point he hit the fastest lap on these hards, but he did get caught up in a lap 1 incident. So this could be a comeback of drives of sorts, and if DT scores any points, I think Warden will be very, very happy about that. I think he will be. And Awash just has a little bit of a train behind him. It's him, Frosty, Duck, and DT. But Duck is now outside DRS. I think Duck might have got some car damage. I don't know where he got it from. Maybe from the lap 1 shenanigans. I'm not exactly sure. It looks like he's alright through there, but I don't know. I think he might have got some damage from somewhere, and with that DRS and DT is going to breeze past. Yeah, it's not even a fight anymore. Oh, Crondog has had a spin. Yeah, so we're just watching this mid-pack battle. Meowcat's not that far off some points as well. Can DT claw back? He is. He's actually virtually within DRS. And he's got the move done. There's Aussie and Pro Gamer going at it as well. And Aussie up into P12. Couple of seconds behind Meowcat. So he'll need to pick up the pace and get back within that DRS. Lap 8 of 27, so there is 24 racing laps to go, unless safety cars were to happen. We've only had the one virtual safety car, EPX. That was a mammoth crash between himself and Easy on lap 1. And then I think Easy and Crondog had a coming together later on as well. Pro Gamer get himself another time penalty. That is not what he wants. That is not what he wants. And Non-Stop is just teasing Birdie for that DRS. And yeah, Duck Puncher's outside the 1 second mark. And he's just going to fall down by the wayside. So yeah, I think Duck Puncher does have damage. Whether it be floor or read diffuse, I'm not sure. So that is a shame, and Wash is still hunting down Cowboys. DT he is looking for a move, and he's got the move done. Back up into P8. This is a fantastic comeback drive from DT. Roshan overtakes Maney. I think Maney's had a moment. Maney has had a moment, and he's outside DRS. This could be the first signs the hards are the way of the future. And as I was saying, DT with that lap 1 incident with Pro Gamer has caught himself back up into P8, fighting for P7. And Pro Gamer is down in 13th with 2 penalties next to his name. And Birdie is in DRS range of non-stop. Can Calbo get within DRS? He's absolutely trying his heart out, and he's under a second. Can he stay there? Can he stay there? Can he get that 1 second? Oh, it's going to be close. I don't think he got it, no. He did not get it, unfortunately. But Birdie did get DRS, so that is huge for Birdie. Oh, there might have been a little bit of contact between Birdie and Non-Stop. Meowcat and Duck are going side by side as Duck goes round the outside. Gets to move that, and now Aussie is now joining this party here. As Frost is just chilling in P9. It doesn't have DRS, but he's got a gap to Duck with that 3 second time pen. Carbo's back within DRS. Birdie and Non-Stop. Birdie round the outside, if you don't mind. They're still going side by side. Let's watch this from Carbo's perspective. And Birdie gets the move down on the outside. What a move. What a move from the Haasman. And Calbo does have DRS, so now he can pull away from the Red Bull man as Non-Stop gets back past Birdie with some DRS. And P4's on the cards for Calbo, Duck, and Meow. Oh, there's more contact. And the Aussie says, thank you very much. I will take P11. And foresee another time penalty. That is not what he wants. He does not want penalties. But at this track, it is hard to get penalties here. Not hard, it's easy to get penalties here. And DT back up into P7. Birdie gets Non-Stop. Now, Calbo knows DT, DT knows Calbo. So those two know each other a little bit well. So looking forward to see how that battle shapes out. But I'll tell you what, DT's, I think he's probably a net P3. Let's have a look at Guts Talita. Just over 14 seconds between Roshan and DT. But DT, with in clean air, is absolutely on fire. As we complete lap 10 to start lap 11, so that means there is 17 laps to go here for the French Grand Prix. Only the one virtual safety car so far. But this is a train and a half. Aussie Frank got the fast lap point as well, so that's a couple of points for him as well. Can he gain any more? He's 4 seconds behind. Non-Stop and Birdie is still going at it. And Frosty's he's losing a little bit of ground here. And I think Aussie, he's 3.9. I think that meters might be starting to weigh a little bit. Non-Stop's got a penalty. Oh, that is huge. And we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 car scrap on for P4 here. With 5 different constructors. This is great. Oh, DT's around again. Oh, after we were praising him of the comeback, that happens. And these two, oh my god, that is so close. And DT's down in 13th. Oh, that's all gone wrong for the Wims, man. And now another train is happening for 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th, and 14th. And at the moment, Frosty's just in the world of his own at the moment. Birdie and Non-Stop are still going out. They're costing each other time here. Mainly, he'll come out in P3 at this rate. And DT now gets a 3-second time penalty. Trying to catch up. And looks like a wash is going to make an attempt, and he does make the move onto Calbo for P6. Now, can a wash maybe do some overtakes onto Non-Stop and to Birdie? Because, yeah, he's on the hards. And let's just have a look at gaps. So they have like sector 1, I think, is Meowcat. Meowcat's had a moment. Let's have a look. Mainly to a wash. It's about... what's that? Think about 1.8. So, yeah, thinking... About 16 seconds? 15 seconds is the gap? Oh, it's actually raining! Well, there we go, chat. It's actually raining. So never mind about when the pit stop phases are going to happen. It is now raining. Now, this... I thought Manny was going to box. No, it's be too early. I'll tell you what, Crone Dog could be in with a chance here of pitting at the end of his lap. 13 of 27, 15 to go. 15 to go. It's DRS is still not disabled, sorry. So it's still dry enough for the DRS. And now this is about the time the hards will be phasing in better than the mediums. Oh, Birdie's got himself a penalty. Oh, no. Tell you what, lads, if there's a very late safety car, the drivers with penalties, they could be in trouble. And tell you what, Frosty is caught up to the back end of this trainee, and he's going to make the move. 4 P7. Yeah, the hards are starting to become the quicker tyre here. Oh my god, that was close. DT gets stuck again. Duck punch a 3C. He'll probably get that removed, I would assume. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can get penalties removed if you get the race director and the clip of the warning / penalty. So there we go. Duck. It's down in P11. I am convinced he did get damage from that one. I am certainly he got that. Birdie, oh, Non-Stop's got a 5-second penalty. And the medium runners are in. Now, what tyres are they going on? It's inters for Non-Stop. Birdie. I think it might be... It is inters. Birdie and Non-Stop going on to a set of inters. They're taking the gamble. Now, if I'm Crone Dog, I'm pitting. I'm pitting for the inters. You've got nothing to lose. You're last. You may as well pit for the inters. Yeah, he's got nothing. Frosty's up into P4. He's got the move onto... Why should Frosty... Does Frosty have DRS? He'll take sector 2. Who is it? Oh, it's Calbo. DRS is disabled now. So, leaders. Roshan is boxing. Yep, he is now boxing. And, oh, the pinger stays out. Is a Wash gonna box now? Well, Wash box. No, he's not. Frosty's got a 5-second penalty for speeding. DT's now got a... Everyone's getting 5-second penalty speeding pit lane. Yep, The Bulls have made a huge mistake. One of them should have at least pitted. If not mucking, maybe a wash. Should have. Oh dear. Yeah, it is. It is quite clearly Inters now. Non-stop's got a time penalty. And, yeah, Roshan does get a wash. Quick and easy. War Machine getting a time penalty now. Oh, it's all kicking off. Birdie's a net P4, I want to say. If Birdie's patient enough, he'll get. Yeah, there's the traction. There's the traction. And Frosty does get ahead of Non-Stop. Now is the time we got to think about potential safety cars. And the pinger stays out. Surely a wash box. No, he does not. They're not. So, are they thinking there's not going to be enough rain? Frosty is boxing. He cannot. Oh, I mean, Meowcat's boxing. Now, the Bulls, I think their only thinking is it's going to dry up again pretty soon. And Maney's up into P3. So, I know a certain AlphaTauri team principal is going to be ecstatic with this. That is my only thing, that it's going to dry up again. And look, the rain has eased up. It was coming down a little bit hard, but now it's just easing up. You know, like Sector 3, oh, it's Crone Dog. Meowcat's back on another set of mediums. Crone Dog's got a 10-second time penalty. And Roshan is catching up like the winds of change. Oh, and some more yellow flags. Birdie and Frosty here. And Frosty, Muckping's now finally in. Oh, he's just going to lose so much more time than what he thought he would have originally. He's going on a set of mediums. Crone Dogs retired into the pits. I don't know about this strategy. Now, he will still have the championship lead, yes. But the points that Roshan will gain here tonight will be astronomical. Currently it's 44 points. So even if Roshan wins with the fuzz that point, which I don't think he will, that's still with Aussie. That's gap will be 18 heading into next week. Oh, man, he's got himself a 3-second now, but at the moment he's P2. Alright, we'll have a look at the penalty situation. So here is, Manny's got 3, Frosty 11, Birdie 3, Non-Stop 11, DT's got 8, Calbo 5, Pro Gamer 6, War Machine 3, Meowcat 5, Duck Puncher 3, and actually 8 seconds for Calbo. Yellow flag. Oh, it's Muckping! Now Muckping's outside the points. Now he's outside the points. I don't know. The rain's still coming down. I think the wash is now finally in, and he's on a set of hot mediums. What are Red Bull doing? I don't understand. Now this could be huge for Aston Martin. This could be huge for Aston Martin because both bulls are outside the points. They're 40 points behind. I think Roshan's got this win in the bag unless there is a safety car. If there's a safety car, oh my days. I can see Frosty, Nonstop, DT, Calbo, and Meowcat all boxing to get rid of their 5-second penalties. I can see them all boxing to get rid of that 5 seconds. But man, oh man. Nonstop's just got no pace in the wet, it seems. I think he's just got a dry setup on. Oh, Aussie! Aussie's had a moment! Oh, is that Pink? It's Pink! Pink's, oh, is that a safety car? He's got going. Oh my, what, this could be a championship changing round for the Pinger. No safety car. Oh, and now a wash has spun. Program has got another time penalty. You might need to leave, lad. You'll need to leave. Thank you. And DT still cannot get it done. And the ping... Oh no, a wash is in. Oh, it's going to help up even more. Muckping's now last. And there's Roshan's gonna lap his championship rival. And it's now enters. It is now enters for the Bulls. And the championship leader has been lapped. He's now been lapped. DT, probably the closest battle on track. I tell you what, a late safety car. And now Pinger's got a 3-second time penalty. It's all gone wrong for the Red Bull man. Oh man, I don't know what to tell ya. Whew. What a French GP! What a French GP, and I think Duck Punch is into the pits. Yep. So what tyre is he ducking me out? They're on mediums. DT non-stop going side by side here. They're probably going to go, oh, Roshan's got a 3-second time penalty. Nothing much going to happen with that, you would think. Just cancels out Manies. DT's now ahead of non-stop. So here's the pens again. And we'll do the gaps to leader. So there's the gaps to leader. Aussie could get himself a podium here if he can pick up the pace. He's the only one in the top 10 without a pen. And if there's a safety car, he's right in this. I think he might only get maybe 1, 2... He might only get to, like, 4th, I think, for Aussie. So... And he does have the fast lap point, so... That's still a thing. 7 to go. Let's have a look at intervals, and... Everyone's just spaced out at the moment. Yeah, I know, boat. I know what I'm doing. But I think the shock of all of this is Ping is now lapped. Has been lapped by the front two. And no points for Bulls. He's just trying his absolute... He could get himself maybe a point, maybe a couple of points here, if he can pick up the pace. Oh, Aussie's now got himself a 3-seconder. Oh, no. I think his teammate just got into way too much. And now he's picked up a 3-second time penalty. Man, that is not what Aussie Freak wants. 6 to go, which 5 to go in a matter of moments. There is still time for a safety car. And everybody with 5-second penalties, they can get rid of them. This could be a championship changing stuff, and McLaren will just pull away in the constructors via Roshan, unless Easy can gain some more time on the cars ahead. But it looks like it's stopped. It has stopped raining. Now, it has stopped raining. Oh, if you're, where's Easy? There's Easy. There's, oh no, there's Easy. And there's Roshan. Do you box now and get onto the dries? Maybe claw back some points? You don't have a penalty, so you can easily gain 1 or 2 positions. Maybe... Oh, I don't know. If you're mainly, you P2, you got the gap to Frosty. Do you pit for the dries and maybe have a chance at Roshan late in the race? I think Roshan's probably listening to the stream and he's probably thinking this exact same situation, and it is drying up pretty quickly. Roshan, mate. What does Maney want to do? The track is drying up very quickly. He's staying out. Honestly, I think you're easy, you're pitting at the end of this lap for the dries, because it looks like it's starting to be dry enough. Oh yeah, I think now is probably the time you want to box for the dries. I mean, you're P11, you've got nothing loose. Maybe box for the softs and go for the fastest lap point. Take it away. Well, we got some people coming in. So DT non-stop, they're going to get rid of their 5 seconds. Pro Gamer Calbo, they're in. They're going to get rid of their 5 seconds. War Machine's in. Yep. Oh, easy, easy. Yeah, well, yeah. Here it comes. I think the top 5, I think they're going to risk it for the chocolate biscuit, I think. So yeah, it's all soft tyres. 4 to go. I think the top 5 are going to do it. Maybe Maney might box. Nah, Roshan's not going to risk it. DRS is disabled. Enabled, sorry. Well, Maney's staying out. Now, Frosty's coming in. Oh, Ozzy's had a moment. I think he'll be pitting. I think he will be pitting. And the safety car, I think this is the last lap for the safety car to come out. Frosty's getting rid of these 5 seconds. Birdie's also stayed out. Frosty could be on for a P2 here. If he's got the pace. Roshan's now got another time penalty. Oh, this is huge. War Machine's got another time penalty. Can Maney do? Can he win a T3 race? Oh, Easy's got himself a 3-seconder. That's probably points done for the McLaren man. Oh, one of the Bulls has made a mistake. Yeah, but Roshan is on a fresh set of softs with 2 laps to go. Penalties. He's got 1 more than Maney. 2 laps to go. So 6 will be 5 sectors to go. 5 sectors to go. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't think Maney can do it. We'll only have 4 sectors to go after the conclusion of this sector. They're both on the missile straight. There is Maney. Under 6 seconds is the gap. So Roshan needs to gap Maney 9 seconds. DT's got the fastest lap point so far. Oh, man. 4 seconds to go for Maney. I don't think it's going to happen. Roshan is absolutely on a charge. He's got no battery left, but the tyre difference is just going to make up for it. And it's the final lap. Final lap. Roshan now has the fastest lap point. Again, this could be huge. Non-stop has had a moment. Muck Pig, he's retired in the pits. It's 2 seconds, 1.9. 3 sectors to go. I think Roshan's got this win. But Maney will get a fantastic P2. He's tried to stick it out on the inters. But Roshan will win this race. Maney doing all he can. They both have no ERS. DRS is being used. And there it is. Roshan gets the move done. He now can he gap Maney that 3 seconds? Can he gap Maney that 3 seconds? They're in the final sector. Calbo's got himself another time penalty. It's 1.9, 2 seconds with a couple of corners to go. 2.2. I think Roshan might do it. 2.8. I think he's got it. I think he's got it. 3 point. Yeah, Maney. Roshan will win the French Grand Prix. Maney will come in P2. Fantastic drive, and Birdie will get a respectable P3 for the Haas Formula 1 team. What a drive. Aussie will drop. Oh, no, Frosty's got Aussie, but he'll drop down it regardless. Awash P12. Duck P13. Meowcat will get 14th. Birdie's P3. Aussie P4. Frosty P5. DT P6. Programmer will drop down a little bit here. War Machine gets P7. Calbo gets P8, Programmer P9, Non-Stop P10, and Easy will get P11. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Well, that's a big job of the day. Yeah, I might give it that. It was a respectable debut. But Roshan wins. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we're heading to Spa next week. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading to Belgium next week. 18 points is the gap between Roshan and the Pinger. Oh, mate. Anything could happen at Spa next week. Anything could happen. Spa next week. The final 3. So Roshan does get the full 26 points, as I'll invite the top 3 in. And I've got to get these done as well. But man, oh man, the lap 1 crash easy against EPX. Oh man, that's... And the Chrome Dog against easy as well. No safety cars, only the one virtual safety car. But, whew. As everybody is in, we'll kick off with the podium celebrations with P3 man Birdie. Well, that was an interesting French Grand Prix.
Yeah, I don't know how I've got a podium out of that, I'll be honest. So not deciding to pit on slicks at the end, I think, was the right decision. But yeah, it was overall just a solid race up 10 spots, so I don't know, I'll take that, but it was definitely interesting, and I was not expecting that after qualifying.
And your teammate for tonight, War Machine, getting P7 as well, so good good haul of
great
points
race.
for the Haas team. With 3 rounds to go, what do you think Haas expectations are now? Are they just trying to score points in every race, or what?
Yeah, just maybe score consistent points and just try to get off the bottom. I didn't expect us to be in the situation we are, but yeah, just really try to get off the bottom of the overalls.
And
Yeah, just score consistently.
and Spa next week, Belgium. What are your thoughts on that track?
Yeah, not great, but I didn't think great of France either. And look where that set us. So, yeah, normally causes a lot of chaos. So I'm expecting at least some solid points there.
Well, GG's on the World Reserve. P3, my G. Hopefully we'll see on the podium next week. We'll go to P2 Man Maney. Well, I think it's like your second or third race in T3 and you get a podium. Nearly won, but I think you'll take a P2 any day of the week.
Yeah, it would have been nice for the win, but for where I am, I'll take the P2 happily. So haven't run for his money.
Did you think you could? Did you think at any stage you could sneak the win from Roshan?
There was definitely some stages. I mean, I was leading the race for a couple laps, but when I saw he got 6 seconds of penalty, that definitely helped with the chances, but just too fast.
And no point going on to the dries. Just try and stick it out as best as you can at the end there.
My plan was to do the opposite of what he did. So when I saw he pitted, I just carried on and hoped for the best.
Did you want to pit? Did you think about pitting the lap before he pitted to gain some of that ground, or you thought nah?
There was definitely some thought, but in the end I came to the decision that I did, and I mean P2 and less than half a second away, so can't be disappointed at all.
And I know you're a T4 driver, but Spa next week, what are your thoughts on that track?
It's just a beautiful track. Some people like it, some people hate it. Produce some good racing across all tiers, and yeah, should be a good one to watch.
Well, GG's on the World Reserve P2. Hopefully we'll see you in T4 next week. Maybe even T3 as well, back on the podium. We'll go to P1 man, Roshan. Well, you got pole, you got the win, you got the fast lap, you got the trifecta. But I think the biggest takeaway tonight is Mukping scored nothing and you lapped him.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, first of all, kudos to Maney, dude. He was pushing me from the start. He was on the mediums, on the hards, so he really pushed me hard. So kudos to him. He really made it super hard for me. And even at the end, after I got my 6 seconds, I thought it was all over, to be honest. But putting onto the sauce, I was gaining like 3 seconds per lap, so I thought I could do it. And then I saw the last lap and he was 2 seconds ahead. I was like, okay, there's no way, he's probably won this. And then after I made the move, I just spammed ERS. I just held it, even though I had 0%, I just still held it, thinking that something would be generated after that. And then across the line, I was just praying that the gap was more than 3 seconds. But yeah, as you said, Mukping didn't score any points. Yeah, definitely closes up the Drivers' Championship as well as the Constructors, because both Red Bulls didn't score and we scored 26 points, so that gives us a good lead going into the end of the season.
Speaking of that, it's now 36 points barring any stewards, but I don't think the Bulls will gain anything anyway. But Spa next week, 18 points is now the gap between you and the Pinger. What are your thoughts on Spa next week?
Spa, very fast track, but also very easy to get it wrong at certain parts of the track. So hopefully, keep the same momentum going, gain more points on Mukping, and have a exciting end to the season. Maybe even a last race decider. We'll never know.
Well, one can only hope. Well, GG's on the race win. Hopefully, we'll see you back on the podium next week for Belgium. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We're done. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. It was a hectic France race, a dry to wet to dry race. controversy galore at the start. Wayne period was just interesting regardless, but penalties cost a couple of people some crucial points. But yeah, Spa next week. That's another track to easily get some corner carding penalties and some major incidences as well. But yeah, until next time, it is a goodbye. And Tier 2 tomorrow night. Do not forget, Tier 2 tomorrow night. Not sure who's in the comms box because Kahoot hasn't said anything. And Tier 1 on Sunday with myself for Tier 1 here at France. Until then, we'll see you for Tier 3. We'll see you next week at the Belgium Grand Prix.
If you want to look as beautiful, sexy, and handsome as this man right here is trying to become a back-to-back overall winner, go to Sully's Shirts today, ladies and gentlemen. Check out our store. It's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you can get this.
I've been hit.
Well, that's in Rapid Storm. Anyway, here's the YouTube channel as well. Check out our races. Check it all out. The best, the good, and absolutely everything. And don't forget our Twitch channel as well. It is an absolutely gorgeous Twitch channel. Follow, subscribe, and give us the love. And our partners, of course, Rapid Racing League and Wallaby Racing League.